Hello everyone, it's Thomas here. I'm reaching out today with some bittersweet news. After careful consideration, I've made the difficult decision to step down as the narrator for 4K Fishes, and I want to be completely transparent. It's become clear through your feedback that my voice isn't the perfect fit for the channel's vibe, and I respect that. Your opinions matter, and I appreciate your honesty. Narrating these videos has been an absolute joy. I've shared countless hours watching these incredible underwater worlds unfold, and it's been a privilege to be your guide from the tiniest shrimp to the most majestic fish. Each episode has been a new adventure. I'll cherish these memories forever, but every journey has its end, and it's time for a new chapter. I'm excited to introduce our new narrator, Ash. She brings a fresh perspective and a passion for the underwater world that will undoubtedly elevate the channel to new heights. Thank you all for your support and understanding. It's truly been a pleasure.
Hello everyone, I'm Ash, and I'm so excited to be the new voice of 4K Fishes. I know big shoes to fill, especially after the amazing work Thomas has done. He's left a wonderful foundation for the channel, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to build on it. Let's explore this beautiful underwater world together. So remember those guppies from episode 2? The adults got a one-way ticket to the pond. I kept the babies behind to grow up, but it was chaos in the tank. They were out-competing everyone for food. So it was time for the Great Guppy Migration, Part 2. I packed up the little guys and sent them off to join their parents in the pond, but I couldn't resist keeping a couple of special fry. A standout albino, and the tank's biggest bully. They're the lucky ones, living the high life in the aquarium. After a month, my aquarium has transformed into a bustling ecosystem, a thriving microfauna community, including scuds, Malaysian trumpet snails, and even a temporary population of moina has established itself in the substrate. These tiny creatures play a vital role in breaking down waste and providing a natural food source for other inhabitants. Meanwhile, my stem plants have experienced explosive growth, showcasing vibrant colors and healthy foliage. It's a beautiful sight to behold, but this rapid growth has also brought about some unexpected challenges. My once crystal clear tank was morphing into a green nightmare. 2 unwelcome guests had crashed the party: Staghorn algae, feasting on leftover nutrients and iron from my fertilizer, and pesky green spot algae blanketing the substrate and hardscape. The whole tank was taking on an unsightly greenish tint. It was a far cry from the pristine ecosystem I'd worked so hard to create. The algae explosion was overwhelming my hard-working cleanup crew. My trusty Borneo suckers were doing their best against the spot algae on the grass. Meanwhile, the shrimp colony was struggling to keep pace with the relentless green tide. It was clear I needed to reinforce my defense against this algae onslaught. To combat the relentless algae, I implemented a 3-pronged strategy. First, I installed a wave maker to disrupt stagnant areas in the tank, strategically directing leftover food and waste towards the filter. Next, I cut off the algae's food supply by temporarily suspending all fertilizer dosing. Finally, I engaged in some manual labor, scrubbing the hardscape with a toothbrush to remove stubborn algae patches. I didn't want the algae to stunt the progress my tank had been making. With the algae battle gradually winding down, I shifted my focus towards creating a more balanced ecosystem. Reducing the bioload seemed like the next logical step in preventing future nitrogen and phosphorus imbalances caused by excessive nutrient buildup from waste and uneaten food. I decided to part ways with my rummy-nose tetras, recognizing their higher waste output would contribute to fluctuating nutrient levels. Behaviorally, I thought the rummy-nose tetras would enjoy a longer tank as well, instead of schooling within my vertical tank. So I rehomed them to a friend who had a longer tank to more suitable tank environments. I also rehomed my solitary panda Cory to to another tank that had an established panda Corys shoal, I figured he'd be happier and healthier, surrounded by his species. To maintain a vibrant and lively tank, I opted for a school of Exclamation rasboras, known for their compact size and energetic behavior. These lively little fish would add a splash of color without overstocking the tank. For the bottom-dwelling duties, I introduced a pair of Sterbai Corys, planning to expand their numbers gradually as water parameters stabilized. I chose this type of Cory as well, due to how fascinating their spotted patterns contrasted within my tank. And to complete the aesthetic of the tank, I introduced several bundles of Bucephalandras. This slow-growing, low-maintenance plant provided a lush, textured foreground, filling in the gaps between my hardscape. The leathery leaves added a natural touch, enhancing the overall maturity and visual appeal of the aquascape. The tank continues growing as a thriving ecosystem, characterized by its unique inhabitants and carefully balanced environment. This journey has been incredibly rewarding, offering countless moments of joy as the aquascape evolved. However, the pursuit of perfection is ongoing, and I'm excited to explore future enhancements. If you enjoyed this update, please give the video a like and subscribe to stay tuned for more aquascaping adventures. Feel free to share your thoughts and suggestions in the comments below. I'd love to hear your ideas for future tank improvements. Until next time, this has been 4K Fishes.